just reminded me of it. Obviously, this is a completely different bag. I like how it has very minimal hardware, no like random holes in the bag. This is definitely giving me Uniqlo vibes, like seriously, just go to Uniqlo for something like this. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. If you love shopping and handbag videos, please like and subscribe to my channel. So guys, I wanted to do a little bit of commentary on bags from The Row today. And The Row is a brand that I've noticed pop up a lot on my YouTube in conversation. I've seen a lot of people in the luxury community talk about The Row, such as I Am GPS, Mary's Room, and even Cassie Thorpe and that sort of thing. And I don't know guys, let me know, are there bags from The Row that you're eyeing? Because I think that with the rise of people being interested with like timeless classic uniform dressing, a lot of people are looking to The Row because they like how simplistic and easy to match with outfits their bags may be. And to be honest guys, I don't know much about The Row. I just know that it was founded by Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen in 2006, and a lot of the garments that they create look very easy to wear, made out of really high quality materials. You know, you've got on the home page, you've got a trench coat with very oversized trousers or voluminous coats and outerwear. And this kind of trend, I feel like, is kind of across the board of a lot of designers at the moment. Daniel Lee for Burberry is also doing similar styles with the trench coats, very oversized. Although I would say Daniel Lee at Burberry injects a little bit more color into his collections, whereas Mary-Kate and Ashley with The Row tend to stick to a very neutral color palette. Usually I have seen them have pieces that are a little bit more colorful as well, but in general, when I think of The Row, I tend to think of, you know, neutrals and black, and yeah. Let me know, guys, if you like The Row. Now, today I am dressed to schlump around in my house, so please don't judge my outfit, guys. This is very not The Row. I'm wearing a Pingu t-shirt, which I found today, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to wear that. But yes, I am not dressed very The Row today, so please excuse that. Let's get on to the first bag. So upon looking at their new arrival section, it's all very neutral, all gorgeous. And I'm just going to view all the handbags. Now, the first bag that I noticed from The Row recently was this kind of domed shaped bag, Margaux bag. And this bag is something that I feel like I've seen on a few celebrities, and I've heard a lot of people talk about as well. It's this domed shaped bag with some buckles on the side, and I feel like, well, on the Row website, it seems that the black one is sold out, the Margaux 12 size. So Margaux 12, I'm assuming that's like a middle size kind of bag. Even the marine is sold out. Oh gosh, guys, are the Row bags hype? Like, I had no idea actually, because I know that, you know, brands like Loro Piana are becoming more popular as well, and they have this little pouch bag that is like very hype. But I'm out of the loop, guys. I didn't realize that The Row was like also hype. I know you can also buy The Row on like Farfetch, I think Net-a-Porter and My Teresa, and sometimes I've seen their clothes on the Outnet as well. So interesting to see that their bags are selling out though. Maybe this is from celebrities. Anyways, the Margaux bag looks pretty nice. Like, it's definitely up my alley. It's giving me Bolide vibes, which I really like. I have a lot of Bolide bags. It's kind of like giving me the vibe of a Bolide 35. Oh, so it actually says join to waitlist. So if you want that bag from the Row website, you can waitlist it. Softly structured top handle bag in naturally grained saddle leather and belted gusseted side panels and interior toggle closure. Oh, interior toggle closure. So there doesn't seem to be a zipper. There's a toggle closure. I don't know why it reminds me of Bolide. It's just giving me a similar vibe. Also, guys, do you know, I had this dilemma recently about finding a bag organizer for my Bolide 35, because it's really slouchy, which I like, but I feel like if I buy a felt insert, it will morph the shape of the bag a little bit. I don't want it to like deform the shape, but it's already kind of deformed. So do you guys have any recommendation for an insert company that would be good for a slouchy Bolide, or even like a Birkin 35, like a slouchy bag? Like, I'm thinking more of a silk insert or something. Let me know. Anyways, yeah, this bag kind of reminds me of Bolide, but I like it, to be honest. I think it's just really easy to grab and go, wear with any outfit. I don't think it will ever go out of fashion. And the thing about The Row is they don't really focus on branding or over embellishments or really crazy hardware like you might see on other brands, like, you know, Chanel, you've got the chains and the crazy hardware and all the iridescent finishing, or even somewhere like Celerot will have big logos. Sometimes they don't, depends on the bag. The Row is like the complete opposite of that. It's very if you know, you know, which I think is nice, because even if the Row becomes less cool in the future, because I feel like, you know, the Row, it's a very young brand. It's something that has only been around since 2006, so I don't think you'd be buying a bag as a handbag from the Row as like a handbag collector necessarily, because people who collect handbags typically go for like Hermes or Chanel or something. It's more of a stylistic choice that you'd invest in a Row bag to be something that you could wear and enjoy for many years. And these bags, the nature of the leather, I think it's something that you could use and abuse, and they would kind of age and look even better with time. So I really like the idea of the Row. I think it's really refreshing, and it's a shift away from that kind of fast fashion mentality where you're experimenting with a lot of crazy styles and like over the top branding. It's something that I think you could buy and it would always be relevant. So yeah, I do see the appeal of buying a Row bag for sure. So the Imago comes in a few sizes and colors. There's even oh, they've got a grainy version as well in taupe, which is join the wait list. Ooh, wow. Interesting that it's sold out. So this one's in a matte grained calf skin. That's a really pretty color, taupe. So yeah, you don't often see like pink or anything like that with their bags. They seem to be all these like very natural leathers. You've got the Margaux Soft 17 here as well. This is more of an oversized slouchy bag. And actually there is very subtle branding on the side of the bag. It's got stamped the Row. So yeah, I mean, you can see a little bit of the brand there, which is nice, but definitely it's an if you know, you know bag. So the next bag I wanted to discuss is the Sofia bag, and this looks like a very classic kind of flap style. It's giving me slightly Constance vibes, but in a way it's also giving me like vintage Hermes bag because of that very subtle clasp in the front and just the way that the strap is devised. There's no excess holes or buckles. It's a very sleek, clean strap, which I personally like. I like how with particularly, I know I keep harping on Hermes, but I feel like it's a similar style, like very minimal hardware, like just perfection, like just the seamlessness of that strap I really enjoy. And it looks like you can wear it on the shoulder or crossbody. This in a way is more convenient than a Constance because it looks like that buckle, it's either like a twist or a flick, and it's probably a lot easier to open than a Constance if we're comparing to a Constance. And it looks like it's a single compartment as well. So I know there's a new Constance 3 bag or something that is in a bigger size and it's got one compartment, which I think would be more convenient because like typically a Constance comes with multiple compartments and this just looks a lot more sleek and easy to wear. So I personally really love this bag. It comes in nubuck leather, which is a suede, which I've noticed a lot more brands use suede recently because it's one of those kind of vintage vibe materials to use, although it's not the easiest to maintain. And this bag is on pre-order on the website. Sofia 10 shoulder bag in nubuck. The Row is not really my style. I'm a little bit more, I like classic styles, but I always add like a sense of humor to my outfit or something a little bit, what is the word? People always say it, whimsical to my outfit. I always add something a bit silly like a bag charm or a funky scarf or something. So the Row to me is not completely my style, but I do see how these bags would be great staples to have in your wardrobe. Next is the small East-West Day Luke's bag, also on pre-order. Oh my gosh, why is everything on pre-order? This is just like a simple tote bag. Like so simple, guys. It looks like a little shopping bag. Saying it's 100% leather, so it doesn't really go into the detail of what leather, but it's made in Italy. I assume most of the Row bags are made in Italy. When you zoom up on the leather, oh yeah, you can see it has a natural grain to it. Also see that it's not perfect, the leather. It has some veining in it or kind of imperfection, which I feel like is the beauty of the Row. They really showcase the materials they use and they don't overdo it with the finishes or the hardware or any extra bits and bobs. Like, you know, you won't often see like a bag charm on their bags or anything like that. It's very, you know, it speaks for itself. And, you know, this is a bag like you could wear all the time, honestly, for day to day. It also comes in a slightly larger size. Yeah, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that. Next bag I wanted to discuss is the medium North-South Park Tote, which is this really simple bucket bag. In the champagne color, it looks like it's add to bag. And I mean, every brand has their simple Scoopy bucket bag. I think a lot of people are trendy. I think shoulder bags are trending ever since kind of Y2K came back in fashion. I think people started getting used to those like little baguette shoulder bags, but now I'm seeing more bigger hobo bags and like bucket bags come into fashion. And something like this, like, it's kind of like an elevated tote because it's not completely as simple as a tote. It has a little bit more substance to it, but this is a great daily bag. And because it's just in this gorgeous simple leather color, it will just go with everything. Like, this is just like a no, you don't have to think when you pick up this bag and go, and it will never be inappropriate to wear, perfect for work. I've seen a lot of people talk about this 90s bag, which I suppose is inspired from the 90s, and it's this little like boxy pochette bag. It's a really reasonable price point, really low-key, super minimal when you look at it. It's available in nubuck leather as well, and it's actually sold out on the Row website, so that's quite interesting as well. There's a slouchy banana bag in nylon. Now guys, this is definitely giving me Uniqlo vibes. Like, seriously, just go to Uniqlo for something like this. Like, they have the perfect crossbody bag. It's like $20. I don't think you need to spend the Row money on a nylon bag, but each to their own. Honestly, if I saw someone wearing this, I would think that's the Uniqlo bag, but, you know, I get the trendy aesthetic of it. It's got that kind of like banana shape to it, which, yeah, it's very interesting, I suppose. I know another hype bag that a lot of people are discussing is the Half Moon bag in leather, and the reason why I was inspired to make this video today was actually because I was on eBay this morning and I came across this Hermes bag that had a similar scoop to it, and it reminded me of this the Row bag. But upon doing a bit more research on this Hermes bag, I think it's a lot bigger in proportion and not really the same at all. But yeah, I do like this Half Moon bag. I like how it has very minimal hardware, no like random holes in the bag. It's just very sleek and understated. It's actually in stock on the website in Bourbon, 1,450. So it's not a like, it's actually a pretty reasonable price considering if you're comparing to Louis Vuitton or Chanel. Like, this is an absolute steal, and it's a very trendy bag. You've got a Boss clutch here in what looks like a very soft grained leather, and you know, the whole pouch bag thing has been trending since probably 2020 with the Bottega pouch bag. I think that's really what set it off, having like this daily clutch. And because of the soft nature and like puddly leather of this bag, it lends itself to be dressed up or dressed down, and I quite like it. The price point is not bad, and it seems to be sold out in the brownish shade. Really fascinating that this bag was sold out on the Row website, and it's called the Terrassi bag in leather. It's 2,990 Australian dollars, and it comes in this stark white color. And when I saw it, it reminded me of a bag that I was eyeing on Vestiaire Collective called the Hermes Paris Bombay bag, and it has a similar like zip style, I guess. It's similar east-west kind of shape, and it has these really exaggerated handles, like super long. I personally really love this bag from the Row, and I think that this is a kind of fresher take on that silhouette that you saw from Hermes. Like, look, I don't know if they were inspired by Hermes. Maybe they were not. Like, it's probably just, you know, these classic silhouettes that you see a lot of designers do. But I think the thing that makes this bag set apart from many other bags is those elongated handles. And I really think that this bag would be so easy to style. It's so chic. this is probably one of my favorite bags from the row. There's also a bag that I noticed that is another clutch style, and it's called the Alley Clutch in leather. Also has zippers and a handle which you scoop your hand down into it. And this reminded me a little bit of my bag from Hermes called the Pliplak clutch, because it has a similar, just the way that the strap is here, it was just reminded me of it. Obviously this is a completely different bag. The Alley Clutch has more of a zipper, and this actually is designed to be worn either like this or like this. So I don't know if they were inspired by this like exaggerated part here, but yeah, I am seeing some similarities with stylistically with Hermes in the row, which I really like. I think the row is like the answer to having something a little bit more modern. It's like a modern spin on like an Hermes styling, and you know, with the row it's probably a lot easier to get than Hermes, because a lot of the bags on the row website, although they're sold out, I'm sure you could find them on another website or be waitlisted for them. So yeah, I actually really like a lot of these bags from the row. I have no idea what the quality is like, so if the leather is not top quality, then I think maybe it's not worth it. If the leather is really amazing, like at Hermes level, I think that this is an incredible option, because a lot of these bags you could wear for years, and I just think that they're so like beautifully elegant and really clean shapes. Really, like, they're really thinking about what people are actually going to wear, what people are going to find useful, and they're not going crazy with the branding or the over embellishing, and that's what I personally really love. But anyways, there's so many more bags from the row I could talk about, but I'm going to blab on for like 1 hour otherwise. So let me know, guys, have you bought a row bag before, or a bag from the row? Because I really like most of the styles, to be honest. They're not, you know, totally what I'd typically go for, but I can see them, because I dress quite funky, I can see just like grabbing any one of those bags and it being very easy to just grab and go. And especially like some of those like little shoulder bags, and even like that 90s pochette. And yeah, I think it's really cool what they're doing, and I wonder if the row will be, you know, a hot brand for many years to come. Like, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, so thanks for watching my video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys on my next one. Bye!